Hello, my dear kids. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good, happy, and healthy. So, here I welcome you all in your computer class. Here we will see chapter number 2 of your book, and the name of the chapter is Parts of Computer. So, in this chapter, we will see, in the previous chapter, we already know the computer. Okay, why the computer is known as a smart machine. Okay, a smart computer. So in this chapter, the parts of computer we will study. Okay, what are their parts of computer and their roles? Okay, so we will see the parts of computer and their roles. Okay, what the role of keyboard, what the role of a mouse, what are the role of a monitor. Okay, so we will see all these things. So do you want to know all these things? So let's have a look. Let's start this chapter. Then only you can able to understand. Okay, so hi friends, in the previous chapter we read about the uses of some parts of a computer. Today let's learn about some parts of computer, but let's first recall the user of the parts learned earlier. Let's see what are their essential parts of a computer, the parts of the computer that are very essential, okay, important. Let's see. A computer has mainly 4 parts. The computer has mainly 4 parts. These are monitor, keyboard, CPU and mouse. So these are the 4 parts that is there in the computer. Okay. So all these parts together make a computer system. So with the help of these parts, a computer system is made. These parts are generally connected to one another with the help of fire. We all know all these computer parts are connected to one another with the help of fire. So computer have essential or main parts are 4. That is monitor, that is keyboard, CPU and mouse. So I will highlight it also. So I can highlight it for you. Okay. I'm hoping so now this much is clear. Can you able to see their parts? Keyboard, CPU, mouse and monitor. So these are the some parts. Okay. Now we will see one by one what are these parts all about. Okay. First we will see about monitor. What's that? Monitor. Okay. So this is the monitor looking like this. Can you see here? This is monitor. Okay. So a monitor is a part of a computer that allow us to see what we are going on the computer. So what are the things that is going on the computer we can see with the help of monitor. It looks like a television screen. So what it looks like? A television screen. Okay. Here we can see television screen. It has a power button using which it can be turned on and off. So they have power button. So with the help of power button, they can on and off. Our monitor is called visual display unit. What's the monitor is called? Visual display unit. These days we can find thin flat screen monitor called LED. Nowadays a monitor comes in a very thick, very thin screen, that is LED. These provide a clear display to us. So nowadays LED screens are there, so they provide a crystal clear picture on your monitor. So monitor work is clear to you. Next is CPU. The CPU look like this. Can you see? In your computer labs we can see the CPU. Okay. So CPU, the full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. This full form is very, very important. Okay. So it is a brain of a computer because it controls all the part of the computer. So we can call it the computer brain is known as CPU. What we can call CPU. It passes on the instruction to all the parts of computer. So in all the parts of computer, all the instruction are passes with the help of CPU. It does all the work for computers like calculation, comparing number and carry out other instruction, etc. So they perform all the things because it is known as the brain of computer, so they can perform all the things. It also help a computer to store data. So they help us, the computer, to store the data also. A CPU is also called system unit. So it is also known as system unit. It placed inside the CPU box or a cabin. Okay. So they have the CPU box or they have that cabinet also from there we can store CPU. So CPU is also clear. Next, the third part is keyboard, that is here. We already use the keyboards to write something. So a keyboard is a part of computer that is used for typing. So for typing, we can use the keyboard. Yes or no? Yes. It has many buttons called keys. So in the keyboard, we have lots of buttons known as keys. With the help of these keys, we can type letters, numbers and other symbols, and also give command to the computers. So we can give command to the computer, we can type anything, we can type any letters, words, symbols with the help of keyboards, with the help of keys that is there in the keyboard. So this is the third important part. The last fourth important part of a computer is the mouse. It's look like this, okay? From the mouse we can click it, anything, whatever you want to choose or something like that, okay? So the mouse is pointing device. So mouse is known as the pointing device. What we can call, it's a pointing device. It is attached to a CPU. So mouse is attached to the CPU. Okay, so it attached to the CPU with the help of a wire. So mouse is connected with CPU with the help of wire. Okay, black wire is there. Okay, so a mouse is used too. So where we can use the mouse? Let's see where we can use. First, to point at object and icons on the monitor. Okay, so in the monitor, if you want to point something, we can use the mouse. Second, to click an object and icon. Third, to drag the object on a screen from one place to another. If you want to drag something, if you want to click something, we can use. To draw picture also. So these are the four things we can do with the help of mouse. But most important thing, the mouse is using for clicking something. Okay. Next. A mouse has two buttons and a scroller wheel. The scroller wheels used to do up and down of the page. Like this, I am doing like this. Okay. So this is a mouse has a two button and a scroll wheel. When a mouse is connected to a computer, we can see a pointer on the screen also. Nowadays the mouse is moving like this. So here we can see a pointer also when it connected to a screen. So from that we can easily identify that where is our mouse. Okay, it moves on the direction the mouse is moved. Okay, the pointer will move in the direction where the mouse is moving. Okay, so by clicking the button on the mouse, we can get command to the computer. We keep the mouse on the mouse pad. So mouse pad is also there, so that's why we can use our mouse properly. The mouse pad help us to move the mouse smoothly. Okay, so these four essential part is clear to you: monitor, keyboard, CPU and mouse. Now one activity is for you. Just read the question and tell me which part of a computer is using. First is, it is known as the pointing device, from which we can point anything, mouse. Second, it is known as the brain of computer. What is it? Very good, CPU. Third, button on the keyboards is known as keys. Very good. Fourth, it is called the visual display unit. Which part of a computer is known as visual display unit? Monitor. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Now, all these devices are essential device of a computer. So the four devices which we already discussed is the essential and the most important part of a computer. Now let us know about a few other devices which when we attach to a computer help to increase its capabilities. Okay, let's see some other devices that is attached to the computer. These four parts are very important. There are some more other parts of computer that is also very important, just like speaker. We already know speaker is just look like this. Okay, so where the speaker is using, what is the role of speaker? The speaker help us to listen to the sound or music from a computer system. Generally, speakers comes in a pair. So generally, normally two speakers are there that comes in a pair. So this is speaker. Next is the headphone. What's that? This is the headphone. We already see this type of thing. Okay. So headphones are used to listen to the music and record sound like speaker. The differences between speaker and the headphone, the differences should be very clear to you. What is the difference between headphone and speaker? In the speaker, we can listen music in a very loud voice. Everyone also can able to hear it. But in a headphone, we individual has the right to listen that music. The whole people that is there within you cannot able to listen that music that you are listening. So from the headphone we can listen music individually, from the speaker we can listen music in a very loud voice also, and everyone can able to listen that music. Okay, so a speaker emits sounds into a open ear for everyone hereby to hear, which can be disturb others also. So if you switch on a music on a speaker, it might disturb the other also, because everyone can able to hear that music. But if you want to listen music and sound using headphone without disturbing others, as only the person wearing the headphone can hear the sound or music. So it's the person who is wearing the headphone can able to listen the music only. Rest of the other person that is within you, within your surrounding, cannot able to hear the music. Okay, these are the difference. Next is microphone. The microphone is looking like this thing. Okay, so a microphone is used to record different sounds on a computer. So in the computer, if you want to record some sounds, we can use the microphone. It can also be used when we have to talk to other using a computer. Okay, so this is a microphone. Mostly it's used to record something. Next is the printer. Nowadays the printers are there in your homes, colorful black and white prints we can take from the printer. So a printer helps us to take our work on paper. Okay, the same work that is shown on a monitor is printed on the paper with the help of printer. So the work that is there in the computer is print with the help of printer. A printer can print in color or black and white. So printer also have colorful printer and black and white also. Okay. Next is UPS. UPS is just like this. Okay, so it stands for uninterrupted power supply. Uninterrupted power supply. So full form of UPS is uninterrupted power supply. It gives power backup to the computer. If we attach the UPS to computer, it does not switch off suddenly when the electricity goes off. So work of UPS is that if or for example, like I am recording this video, now the electricity gone. If the UPS is not there, my computer is automatically switched off. Okay, but if the UPS is connected with my computer, then if my electricity is also gone, then my computer is working for something, some minutes or some, it's about the capacity of the UPS. Okay, so it cannot switch off automatically when the electricity gone if the UPS is there in with my computer. Okay, so it keeps the computer working for some time. So you can work on the computer. You can, if you are working on your computer, you can save your file. Okay, so that's why your file cannot destroy or interrupt. Okay, so UPS stands for uninterrupted power supply. So UPS work on the batteries. Okay, circle the picture that help us to listen and record music. So these are the some parts of computer. You can circle the parts that are used to listen the music or to record some sounds. Of course, this is not there. This is there. This is also not there, and this is there to listen music or to record something. Okay. Next, some storage device that is there in your computer. So what are these storage devices and their role? Let's see. Let's have a look. Friends, now let us read some about some devices that help us to store data in your computer. So if you want to store some data, these devices are working on the computer. Let's see one by one what these devices are. First is hard drive, hard disk. This is looking like hard disk to store some data. To store some information on the computer, we can store it in the hard disk. A hard disk is placed inside the CPU. So this is placed inside the CPU. It is like a box. It is like a box. When we saw a file on a computer, it is saved on the hard disk. It stored the data permanently in the computer. So from the hard disk, we can store the data permanently in your computer. Next, some CD and DVD is also there to store your data. So CD and DVD are external devices that can store your data. Okay, this is also we can use to store your data. They are round in shape and look similar, but a DVD can store more data as compared to CD. This is the difference between CD and DVD. DVD can store more data as compared to CD. Okay. Next is pen drive is also there to store data. Nowadays pen drive is there just like this thing. Okay, so a pen drive is called the flash drive. It helps to store and carry data from one device to another. It is very small, so we can carry it in your pocket. A pen drive can store large amount of data. So with the help of pen drive, with the help of CD, DVD and hard disk, we can able to store our data in the computer. For the storage purpose, we are using all these things. So I am hoping so this chapter is clear to you. In this chapter, we will see about the parts of computer. What is the role of monitor? What is the role of keyboard, mouse, CPU, speaker, printer, microphone, and what are the role of some storage devices that are there in the computer. So this is the chapter all about. I am hoping so this chapter is clear to you. So that's all, my dear learners, for this class. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. I will meet you in the next class. Till then, bye-bye.